Alright, here is part 2 of the VOD review. I'm just gonna record this on OBS real quick. So let's get into it. We got Danny taking the ball. Kenny just shook him out of his freaking the ball out of his hands. Oh, but that layup was, yeah, that was a little too crazy. I think what happened here is you need to like bump him right here. You need a veer step because he's not even chasing you. You need to make some contact, and you can just lay that bitch up on the left side. But for some reason you're like, I mean, crossing is good, like crossing in front of them. But from out here, it's probably a little too crazy, you know? Because you're crossing with your right foot too, and then that's a hard layup. But moving on. Oh, shoots on you. See that time. Oh yeah. Pretty good time. A little contested, but not too bad. Oh, skips it across the court. It's a little risky. Hey man, I just popped in this wing too. Another cross court pass. A little crazy. Oh shit, Steven's in this bitch. Dude, you see here? I'm literally yelling at Daniel, like, Danny or Alan, like, get back! And why did he just pointing at Steven? He's like, yeah, someone should get him. Oh, I got saved there. That was an open shot. Oh, easy pass. I don't know why he just lobbed it back to me. Look at this shit. I'm like, okay, I probably got Roger on me. Danny's looking pretty open. Just give it to Danny. Easy right to layup. Then he lobs it back. What? You just lay that shit up. It's cool. It's the wash. Oh, good board. Oh, bad board. Oh. You see everyone, you got 3 walkers here, so it's just, like, it's just a 2v2 at this point. Kenny and Hunter are even, Kevin and you even. He's looking for that pass on the fast break, but yeah. Kenny's just jogging too slow here. This is like, you just outpace Han, then this is your point, but we're probably all tired here. Good hand team. Okay, Danny. Oh, what's that going there? Oh, it's kind of like I was going for like a fake screen, straight into like a early cut. I was like trying to get that lane to the basket, hoping you could throw that bitch over my head onto the left side. Steven would help, but that was an attempt. Oh, I thought he reversed here. You see, oh, I cleared a space. I just boxed out Steven. This is like easy layup money. You know, Rogers in the space too, and Kenny's jumping. Yeah, see that 5. Alright, it's like a slow up court, you know, don't have to go fast all the time. So you guys taking your time here, we're pretty much set up. Alan's getting caught lacking here. You see the way he turned? Boom! Loose right behind the back right there. He's chilling. Running the play. Oh, he went straight into an ISO kind of play there. It's like you still get like the open shot, but the formation broke down completely here. Kevin, swing to the other side, Steven, go straight to a handoff. Because I went under. This handoff's kind of weird because I'm like under anyway, so I'm not sure what advantage gets created there. I think Steven needs to like screen somebody or. Or he needs to give Roger the ball at the top and then push into Han. Like push Han out of space. That's something that like Draymond would do. So you just drop the ball right here, the distance, drop it right to the right side of you for Roger to grab it. Just step into Han and sort of like start pushing her a little bit. But like slow enough where it's not a foul. And once you push into Han, almost push her like into me. And Roger would be like on the backside. Open up the three. And then, or if I go any side, Roger goes opposite side, pretty much. And then if Han commits to off of Steven, he might be able to slip too. There's some options here in this kind of scenario. Okay. It's a double cover here, so I think Kevin could have went back for a second handoff. And then try to use, you know, Roger and Steven and Han as screens for me and Hugh. Because this side's blocked. Like backing up wouldn't do anything because your man's already blocking him, so you want to back up earlier before he comes. But this was just shut off already, so you want to go for I think you want to go for second handoff here. And Steven should look for a rescreen. Since, you know, ideally the person who starts the middle is in like facilitator mode, so you don't take the handoff, you rescreen Roger. But if we're playing really fluid, then you can also do another handoff. Oh, let's see that pass though. So it goes into another handoff here. Yeah, what do I do here? I like partially switch. I see he throws the ball, so I can actually stick back onto Roger so he doesn't like cut. Oh, yes, dude. This gets stuff. Oh, back cut. Gives it to Kevin. Yeah, this is like going for kind of an ISO drive. I think it's because Hugh is leaning left. Yeah, he's leaning left, so he's like, oh, just drive right. But this gets kind of like 2v1. Lewis, smart to cut here. Best time to cut is when someone is stuck, or if they're driving. So, because Kevin got stuck, that's perfect time to cut, because these guys are all distracted. Kevin missed it, though. Dishes out to Kenny. Let's see how Kenny moved here. Okay, good to like, you see Roger goes in, so Kenny's kind of filling out the space, and Roger could stay here, or he can kick back out to the 3-point line for spacing. Yeah, and you see he does start kicking out. And he goes right. I'm already there, so this should be immediate signal to kick out the Roger. But Lewis is already in this bitch, so you could just needle that with Lewis as well. Goes for the kick out. Just passes it. Pretty decent overall, I'd say. Look at this shit. I remember this in game. playing wing. Han runs corner. I think I should start going corner in these positions. I start doing it later, I think, because I want to open up that corner to the wing screen play. Wing screens for corner. So instead of like me screening for Han curling, she could screen for me curling. You see here, she's looking to get this bitch jumping. Actually, tell her to go. I tell her here to go my left side, and then she just starts cutting straight through the middle. I was like, all right, why'd you just run around me and then grab that wing pass? I was like, I'm the wing player here. Let's go. Classic like drive and kick out. Yeah, this space. If Alan he walked in here, this is like unnecessary clogging of the paint. That's what I was doing. Oh, you got like a pin down for Hugh. He runs in, curls that way. Danny goes out. He stays for like a rebound or something. Yeah, Alan should have been out already, but maybe they kick out better. We got 4 out. He's coming into like a high post situation. Okay, we hit like a screen thing. Oh, shoots that bitch. Hits that. It's not 3 though, right? Yeah, flip the line. Good shot. Yes, see that's Steven spotting the early like 3-man on one side situation. So he's telling Kenny to go corner. See how this plays out. Oh, that's kind of a good cut, but break it down. Line, brick. Oh, and he blows that too. All right, so let's break this down. It starts right on ball possession, so right there. Roger, Kevin, one side. Lewis, he's already in the middle. He should go middle, and Kenny should go. Well, two starts around. Kenny ideally would run to the corner here, but I think because of the middle positioning, you could just go wing. And Steven goes straight to corner. Everyone's just kind of jogging though. Oh, I ran in position. You see how it's weird? Lewis for some reason went to the side, even though he could see those two are in front of him. But then he corrects it by running back to the middle. He's like, alright, get the formation. Alright, I don't know what this is. You see this? You stay in the corner here. Yeah, Steven should stay in the corner. Han's, she obviously sees him because she's her hands out. And she's even playing help. She's like playing in really a lot. So in this scenario, you just wait at 3. She plays in too much, you get the skip pass. You can shoot 3. But you go in, which eliminates shooting possibility here. And you kind of clog the paint if the ball was to Kenny. So now Han's 2 in. Okay, run a little 3-man, 4-man action. Let's see this map. So what happens here, Kevin runs up. He's sort of filling the space, but I think he should stay in the corner there as well, because like you run up when you get the pin down from the wing. So if Roger screams for Kevin, that's when you run up. But because you're like almost filling space, but that's like they're crunching here, and they're gonna expand again. So when you fill in here, when they expand again, it's now 4 people at the top. So like, what are you gonna do with 4 people at the top? You know, there's no space to do anything. Steven even walks a little bit closer. So now, yeah. So I don't know why everybody's just walking closer to each other when the goal is almost to spread out and rely on like 2-man, 3-man actions to gain advantages in position. There's no advantage here, see? You guys crunch together. You do a handoff, but you're handing off into into the sharks here. That's a good cut because Han was caught helping. Yeah. So she takes the help. Seems like okay. Everyone's turned away. It's a drive down the middle. So the corner should the corner cuts here, which is good. I think the cut was good. Kevin driving to open space, which is good. Just as long as he doesn't get stuck here, it's ideal. So in this scenario, he should see Steven cutting, and the most ideal pass would be around Han here. You can see Han's like more on the left side or like the right side of Kevin. Kevin has this lane, and she's leaning on that side. So he really does have an open lane that bounces it in front of Steven. There's no one blocking this. You definitely don't want to pass at Steven because you break his momentum. He's cutting right now. So you want to pass it like along this line. Steven catch it here, straight to the left. But you see the aim? Steven ends up here. He wanted it in front of him. You got it behind him. So at this point, the defense recovers. He won't be able to take this. He actually could have taken that, but it's too risky. You see Roger's hands up. This is kind of covered here. Kevin's actually open in that because they altered all the defense turned around. They opened up the repass back to Kevin, but he's sort of panicking. I think panicking with like triple team. He's like, shit, I gotta dribble out here, and didn't see Kevin right here. Could have just put that back up. Kenny's wide open. That was an option too. He sees it. That was a good call out by Kenny. Calling out the open shot. But it's a line because you're not like preparing, you know. You're calling that you're open, but you didn't prepare your feet to be a little bit back. How is this? He's coming like across my body a little bit. Oh, it was like one of those like. See, this is kind of screen I like. It's the wing screen for the corner, but look how he's screening. He's trying to block two people at once, because he effectively has Kenny's his man, so he walks into Kenny, but he sees Lewis is sagged. So Alan walks this way, and now Danny's goal here is to block both of them. Look at this. That's a beautiful screen. Wide open shot. This is the kind of screen I want to see everyone trying to do from the wing when you try to facilitate the corner. Oh, into the kick play. See, I was running. I could have ran faster and tried to like LeBron block this, but yeah, tired and injury risk. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see if they could have done anything better here. Comes middle. So here, Kevin's trying to keep pace with Roger. Hugh, full body turn. You want to kick it, but ideally you want to kick it in front of Kevin. You get it like right into his chest, which is fine, and you know, because Hugh committed to left side. Very good. I'm wondering if this could be better in any way. Maybe Kevin go to this side more. So like fan out just a little bit towards like this corner. But I don't know. This is already really good. You see, he couldn't defend this. Takes the screen. Honestly, I think Alan could have made a better effort screening here. See, to reach this two-man scenario where one's sagging, other person goes under. So if he holds this, hold that hard screen, try to screen both of them, he can just pop up right here. So he was a shooter. Oh, Steven sagging for help, but Han cuts right into him, which is quite the opposite of what you want to do. So, like, if your defender sags off of you, that means the defender is in position to help his teammates, but is in less position to help you or like to defend you in the corner. So you want to stay in the corner, hit so Danny could or Alan could hit this skip pass right into the corner, and you could just shoot it. If you're uncomfortable with that kind of pass, I think you should stay there, or maybe just go around, like around the edges, so that way. No, I still don't. Yeah, this is kind of just you just stay here because that's your most advantaged position when your defender comes off you. At that point, you have to rely on your team to find you. You have to like put a little trust there. But when you cut, it just closes the space. Yeah, she runs back out. He just takes a not the worst shot. Gotta take those. Alright, let's keep him going. Let's start this play right at the catch. So we have Kevin, Kenny, Steven, Roger right here. So Roger's kind of walking with him, but I want Roger at this position. If he loses the ball, I want to see Roger fucking gunning it to the corner, and then Lewis could pass ahead or something. You have on this side, Kenny ran first, so Kenny should gun it to this corner. Then you easily have Kevin go wing, Steven goes middle. You guys are like, alright, they go into their. Oh, okay, Han just. Yeah, she's calling here. She's like, someone fucking stop this guy. Danny's back's turned now and didn't see it. I was like pointing, and then this is when I realized, like, ah shit, it's a wide open lane. I was about to go to block, but this guy looked like he was fucking taking it with his he's gonna turn his body and take his right hand. I was like, oh, I'm not blocking that shit. This is a hard ass shot. Just hope he doesn't make it. And he doesn't. Hit the trailer. See, I'm already inside, so I was like, I'm just screen Steven. I'm going for a double screen here. It's a little double screen situation. I push, so I push into Roger, but I'm in position to screen Steven. It's a two birds, one stone. I want Han to shoot the shit from the wing, but she throws the ball at my back because she thought I was going to hand off. But you guys start seeing the power of this fucking the wing screen for the corner player. Ooh, it was a little like hezzy thing, a hezzy dribble, a little gallop. Oh, he was just too nice. What is this? He's like going right through the whole team. What am I doing here? I cut towards the rim. Oh, and then I'm like sort of holding Roger back while he was driving. And then, yeah, so it's only up to Kevin to contest that, I guess. I had Lewis went for a swipe, so he didn't contest it. And then Kevin's like, shit. Good take you. Alright, on the ball catch. We got a ball catch in the middle. That's good for Roger to give it to the wing. Yeah, Lewis pushing the corner. Oh, Kenny's lost? Yes, Kenny already ahead. You shouldn't be just like walking up the middle. If you're already ahead, just fucking use that advantage, gun it to the corner, get some advantage for your team. Ultimately. But if you're just standing there and then you got confused, you should have seen Lewis. Like you heard the balls at the side, you should have seen Lewis already in the corner, gone to the opposite corner, or just stayed middle, and they would have. Steven would have pushed corner. Roger would have. Yeah, you make the adjustment. It's kind of almost regulated here. Steven takes the shot. Because Hans just sagged way too hard here. Good shot here. Good shot. And he makes it. Section. I'm calling for the. Yeah. I was just playing, you know, corners, pick and roll at the wing, which it's would be a better play if Steven wasn't already standing there. So I think it's actually a bad call for me to go for that because Han's wide open. I need to see if there's, you know, a help defender. So as a team, we need to find this whole situation here, this dislocated defender. Get on. But yeah, I'm just trying to get something popping here, a little like slip action. I just want the pass. Loses ball. Loses ball. Kenny goes straight to the corner. Kevin gets the head start. He sees that. He's like, I can run here. Goes straight to the other corner. Steven goes wing. Roger goes middle. But yeah, Steven goes middle. Roger goes wing. That's open shot. Because he didn't close this. Look at this position. You're already squared up. Just shoot that. See, if Hugh was like closing out super hard, you would pass it to Kevin. Abuse his 2v1, but that's just open. Ooh. Gets in with the classic corner pump, baseline drive. I love that. I couldn't stop that, but oh, he missed it. Yeah, everyone's getting gassed at this point, so I don't expect perfect formation. Oh, but starts the fast break. See, I like that energy when you're like the furthest back in the court and you get the rebound and you just start pounding that, going for the fast break dribbling. It almost motivates your team to run faster. You see the split here? Normally I'd say corner, but because of all the open space, Lewis should go straight for the rim here. So like, you want to look for the corner, but you also want to read the defense. If they're not guarding you, just fucking go straight for the rim, and then Steven hit that pass. Sees it early, hits Lewis, free bucket. And Kenny, see, this is tough, because Danny's on this side, you don't go in. Lewis goes in, because there's no one here. Danny's here, you go corner. So, good decision here. And that's each bucket. Oh yeah. See, I like that. See, Danny hits these, man. He always goes for these wing screens for the corner. That's nice. Oh, see, I would have been wide fucking open if there was a little more synergy here. So yeah, I get that pin down, and I actually want the pass here. I'm like, give me that pass. But yeah, she goes for the handoff, and I think she thought I was gonna cut straight in, but there's no way I'm cutting. I'm going right into these bitches. So I wanted to curl around, and I kind of run into Han. Sort of kills the momentum a little bit. But fuck it, we ball. Okay. I fucking... See that my hand signaling? I use my left hand, but I signal the right side of my body. I'm like, yo, hand off, come right side. But I got a screen instead, so I was like, that's not what I wanted. I was going for like a. I was hoping to go for like one of those step back pass and go situations, but he missed the path. I'm gonna go one direction. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, second handoff. Oh, that's kind of tough shot, but I make it. See, I take the handoff. I get over Kevin's foot, so here I think like, oh, I can drive this shit, you know. But I should have seen it the double team. Double team. I need to get that shit back to Hugh. This shit is hazardous. Um, Not optimal shooting. Hugh open three. That'd be. I gotta just swing that over my head. But at least I make it. Steven's yelling at Kenny, go corner there. Let's run that shit back. So it all starts when you take it out, right? Take it out. This person. See, this is the reason that in the NBA you have the center, like they would take it out, right? Because they start in the middle, and then you give it to a guard. The guard pulls it, brings it up to the wing. So naturally, whoever takes it out should go to the center, because they're the last behind, and they usually take it out in the middle. So I want you guys to keep that in mind when deciding, you know, positioning. And then immediately you should have two people go. One person go left corner, one person go right corner. And then the two people who are like getting the pass from the center would go to be the wing players. That's sort of how you should decide positioning going up the court. We never really talked about that, so. What's going on here? Yeah, he kind of just takes it up. It's another. You guys been lopsided all game. This is another lopsided situation. You got the wing, and then you got three people on one side, one in the middle. This you just play pick and roll. But for some reason, Hugh and I are here. I push Hugh a little bit because I'm like, all right, this is fucking weird. We shouldn't have three defenders here. Inspire Roger to go this way because three defenders, two attackers. You know, something's up. You gotta, open teammate somewhere. Right into a handoff. Oh, into a drive, but you drive into the heavy. Like we got a lot of defenders over here, so I don't think you don't drive here. Smarter would be you already get the pass early, so you just stop here. Stop it right there. You got Roger. Roger needs to set a strong screen for Hugh and me, whoever he thinks is the bigger threat. Try to block both of us, and Ken just pulls up. Or like, wait a little bit, read the defense, Roger could slip, whatever. It doesn't have to go straight into like a hard drive. You only want to drive when the defense doesn't do an early switch or something. How's that shot attempt? That's open shot. Good shot, Roger. What am I doing here? Yeah, I'm just kind of like trying to help too much. I need to guard my man. Yeah, I had no attempt at blocking him here. I just wanted to scare him. Cause like Roger's shot's so fucking hard to block. I'm gonna scare him, but I'm gonna still land like I'm not gonna land in his jumping space. Can't roll any ankles here. Get some offense rolling. It's the opposite side of the court. I'm not trying to do shit right here. I'm just straight cash. I'm just vibing. We had the ball in the corner, so I don't know why he didn't shoot this shit. Like, what is this? What is that spacing? He's like calling plays. What? Hey, if they sag any further than this line, I want you to just pump that shit in his face. Yeah, you got the double team. That's a good job finding finding the help, like finding who helps. Because my man helped, so naturally, I'm open, I'm clapping, give me that shit. And I miss it, but you know, it's a good attempt. Ooh, fast break. Yeah, shoot over Han. If this is a scenario where the defense, they're really far back, especially if they're shorter. I mean, if she's taller, you would float here, right? But if she's short, I want you to slow down and shoot right over her. So that's a good attempt. And Han calls foul. I don't know why. Whatever, keep it rolling. What's Steve saying here? Oh yeah, so he's telling him like, if people are already there, you have to cross court. But I disagree with that because that just like tempo wise, you just fuck up the whole tempo of your team if you go down and then over the court. As I mentioned earlier, when you have a heavy loaded side, you just play on that shit, man. You just go fucking pick and roll at the open side. Because if no one's in the corner, it's an open side. That means you have right lane open, and you have more space to do pick and rolls. If that pick and roll gets stuffed, what do? Now those two players are the corner and wing player. You just swing the ball back around, and then you have normal spacing again. So it's not a. I don't think it's a problem at all. That it's like not ideal to have 3 people on one side, but you can definitely play on that. Yeah, Kenny said he was getting yelled at or something. I think he was doing fine. Pass into cut. It's easy. It's covered, you know? That's like, it's like going back into old habits, you know? You're not running the offense here. Gets a handoff. Kevin gets the swing. Yeah, passing to the... You don't want to pass to the corner unless they're open to shoot. I mean, this defense is obviously lazy, so Kevin could have shot this shit. But he's tall, so it's like scary to shoot over. And he does close out a bit, so... I don't think you should have passed to the corner there. Let's see what the better options are here. Classic side. Kevin's waiting. He's waiting. He's like, oh, Roger, you gonna help me? You gonna screen me? See, Roger, if you're gonna look at his way, he thinks you're gonna screen for him. So you might as well just screen for him. He's looking for yeah, a little 2-man action, but you sort of hesitate Kevin, and then you set a weird screen. You kick out, you know, spacing. Kevin's like, fuck it, this play's done. Gives it to Steven. I think Steven should... I don't know, you could ISO here, because I'm already up here. The middle's open. Just fucking jab step right, drive down this side. That's actually not the worst play, because we're out of here. We're out of here, can't help. So sometimes you want to... Like, the 5 out opens up... the goal is just to get better positioning. So if the 5 out plays opens up positioning, then that's when you take the ISO play. So I think that was the time to just drive on Han, ISO her to the rim. But he kicks it out and then cuts like a pass and go, back cut. I mean, abusing a shorter player is good, but everyone's cutting here. This is just a complete breakdown. No offense here. Everyone's just YOLO running it to the rim. And also, I don't like that at all. Let's see if we reset here. Ooh, that's sort of like Kevin comes curling. I'm covering this. So Kevin's like, let's go for a second handoff. Good. So I think that's a good idea from Kevin and Kenny. Go for a handoff here. You see here, I stick to Kevin, and he went over. So when they go over, you don't shoot. You actually keep driving into the open space. But yeah, because he's gonna block this shit. I'm surprised he didn't block that. Look at this shit. Especially because you're right-handed. He's coming from that side. This should be a fucking smack that shit out of your hand. But keep it rolling. I think this might be the last play of the game. Got the 5 outs. Okay. There's a wing, just like kind of lazy screen into a lazy roll. This is just clogging up space, man. Like, you need some intent here. If you're gonna go wing the center screen, which I don't even love, but it's not the worst. You want to hit Kevin Hart here. Look for Hugh going for the wing 3. So Hugh should space out, and then you look for that roll. Kevin goes over. Yeah, there's just no advantage here, but he was an absolute monster. Kevin doesn't get the help he wanted. I think because Kenny sticks. That's why Kenny sticks to Danny. But like, Kenny should see that Hugh just kind of beat Kevin here, and you should help this Kenny. Like, you need to block you, but like you're too focused on the defending your man, which is why Hugh got the bucket. Kevin's like, he's like, yo, where's my help? You know, he's expecting help, but he's like, fuck it, there's no help, so that's why he keeps chasing. That was game. So that is the rest of the first game. I'm not gonna do the second game because it was too damn dark and everyone's too tired, so it's almost not worth watching. But actually, I'll show you guys a game. Actually, no, fuck that. Alright, that's all. Peace.